Alright guys, what's up YouTube? This is John again. So this is going to be a very unique video. I don't know how many videos are like this on YouTube. First and foremost, please, I'm going to give you all the warnings. Do not try anything like this at home. If you have an injury or a cut or anything like that, please go talk to your parents first, see a proper professional. All the proper things that you're supposed to do. None of the things that I'm about to do right here. I'm a grown man, so I kind of making my own decision here. But again, just for anybody out there, if you get a cut or something, go see a professional, talk to your parents, do everything you're supposed to do. So if you can see on my finger right here, some people may think it looks like a wart. It's actually a barb from, I think it was a croaker fish that happened last year. It was actually worse than this. It swelled up about this high, and what happened is I didn't know that the barb was actually in there. I know I got stuck with it, but I kept just scraping the top and squirting out the pus and cleaning it. I know it's nasty, but just letting you know. Kept scraping off the top because it would kind of heal to a tip, but it would never heal all the way. And I kept scraping the tip and squirting out the pus and cleaning it. And eventually, after months, it wasn't healing. So I said, well, I'm going to cut it open and see what happens. And I cut it open and I pressed like a pimple. And this barb came out about like that long. I kid you not. I have a picture of it. It was before I started YouTube. I wish I had it. But it was about this long. I couldn't believe that that was in my finger. And my finger just immediately went down. It felt so much better. But now, as you can see, get that focus, it's still, something is there. And when I press on it, it's a little sensitive. So I think there's a small fragment of barb left in my finger. So yes, if you haven't figured it out, I'm going to cut my finger open. But as I said before, if you have something wrong, consult a professional, talk to your parents, whatever the case is. But I have razors right here. I have matches to clean. I have alcohol. I have fingernail clippers, which kind of helps me cut the flesh a little bit better. I have 2 different types of tweezers. I have a couple different paper towels and some wipes right here to help clean instruments beforehand. So I don't imagine that this is going to be too bloody. It's going to suck. If you hear somebody screaming like a girl, I'm sure it's somebody outside. It's not me. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to work on cleaning my instruments, if you will. And I can get started. Now this is pretty clean. It's brand new, but I'm still going to run at least some alcohol over it. I have these pads and the alcohol. So soak some of these pads. That way I can clean the tweezers and everything. Get them kind of ready. Should probably just be one quick slice. I don't really know how I'm going to do it because the last one was much bigger than this one, so it was easier to cut open. Alright, so those are nice and clean. That's very clean. So, yeah, and plus it sucks because it's on the inside of my finger. It's not like on the outside, which is easier to work with. So I'm more like bending it like this and working at it. Don't really know, honestly, where I'm going to start. So I think I'm just going to probably slice it. Again, if something's wrong, do not do this by yourself. Go consult somebody that has more knowledge than I do. But I mean, seriously, who wants to pay $300 for the doctor to do the same thing that I'm going to do? They're probably going to run x-rays, all this other stuff. It's going to be stupid. So right now what I'm trying to do is just cut the tip off. What I don't want to do is cut the barb and lose that. I want to make sure that I have the barb and I can fully take it out. So there's a piece I cut off. Autofocus sucks. Sorry. And there's my finger. So I take this to the side. The barb's not in there. Clean that a little bit. Alright, let's see what we have. So what I did on the last one is I squirted it, but I swear this thing was like a ½ inch long, so it just popped right out. I don't want to press it down deeper. The whole point is to have it just come out naturally. I don't know how small it is. Oh, I think I see it. I wish you guys can see that. My autofocus sucks. Let me back it up. Alright, so if you see that little, I don't know what other word to use besides nub, and I have nothing else to point to it. But that might actually be it. So, I'm going to squeeze a little bit more. And what I'm going to try to do, this is the tricky part because I'm totally right-handed, is this. Nope, nothing there. So, and it may not be, and I can't tell with the blood, but I think that that's it. It's definitely protruding a little bit. So what I'm doing, you can see it. Let's get it. That autofocus. Sorry, but the inside of my finger is not an easy thing to work with and record. Can you see? Well, can you see that white thing right there? So that might be it. I want to use the tweezers again and go back in. Let me try to clean some of this away. Let's see what we have. I did a good job cleaning it. Not. Oh. Blood and alcohol is kind of slippery. Alright. So, I'm trying to push it out. Again, it's in the worst possible spot here. So, grab this. Grossly enough, maybe that was just pus. So, unless I just keep pushing it back in, it's very hard to tell. Again, I can't, the thing that sucks here is I can't just press down on it and clean it, because then whatever small fragment there is, I'm just going to bury that deeper in my finger. And I would prefer not to do that. So, I think we have to go back to this level. This is not what I wanted to do. Oh, and for the record, for any of those guys that are fathers, kind of just thought about this, Happy Father's Day. Funny enough. Alright. Self-mutilation to save a couple $100. Isn't life great? See, it's so hard to see in there. I should have grabbed a flashlight. I didn't think it would be this difficult. I was hoping to be like the last one, where I could just cut it and squeeze it and pop right out. So, what I'm going to do now, so I'm just going to cut the edge of my skin a little bit. Kind of loosen it up. Now it's becoming sticky because the blood is drying. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. Can you see that? Look at that. You see that, Barb? Unless I'm wrong, that's the little pain in the butt right there. Now, the important thing is not to lose it. So I'll grab this and watch it just be skin. This is very hard to do with my left hand. And show you. Did I get it? Oh my gosh, I got it. I got one little piece. That's crazy. This is so tiny, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it. I don't know if there's more in there. Let me find... It's crazy, something so tiny caused such pain in my butt. Alright, autofocus. You see that? Now it's against the white. You can see the two little spikes going up. You see that? That thing was in my finger. Let's see if I can do this. So you can see the whole piece. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, the autofocus. I don't have a crazy professional camera. I'm actually using my Galaxy S8. Look at that. That's crazy. So that little tiny guy caused all of my issues. Now the piece that came out bigger was insane. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to make sure there's nothing else in there. Make sure there's not another tiny fragment. Because when I popped out that big piece, I thought it was good. I was like, man, that's it. Awesome. And I waited for it to heal and close and all the rest, and it didn't do it. And I went through this whole process, and I waited and I waited and I waited. I don't want to go through that again. I want to make sure that I don't have to cut my finger open again. That when this is it, this is it. So, do a little bit of more thorough cleaning so I can see better. I'll show you guys. It's not incredibly bloody. As I said, I didn't think it was going to be incredibly bloody. But I don't know how many videos are like this on YouTube. So, yes, I'm going to tell you what everybody tells you. Please like, please subscribe. That's what YouTube is all about. Like, hit the like. 10,000 likes would be awesome. 20,000 would make me smile. 30,000 would make me your best friend. And subscribe. I have a lot of videos. Well, not a lot, at least not compared to some people, but I'm trying. I have some videos on gaming, some on nature, some on my car. So check out my videos. First video like this. and hopefully the last video like this. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit more that way, make sure that there's nothing else in there, because I really don't want to go through this again. So feels good. I don't feel any tenderness or anything when I press on it. I mean, it's a little tender, but I don't feel anything poking me. Before, after I got that big piece out, it was almost like it was a small pinch in there. And I thought maybe it was just like the skin, because the way I'd done it was so abrupt, kind of like this. It was just taking a while to heal. It wasn't being used to just being mutilated like that, if you will. But I don't feel anything, so I think I am good to go. I'm kind of pressing in every angle and level. So I'm going to show you guys again. Did I just... Oh yeah, that was smart. I just had it on here and I just used this. Super smart. Well, it's somewhere now. Now I've lost it. But that little tiny fragment was all it was. So I got that out. It's going to heal up now. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, please subscribe. And again, if you have any problems at home with injury, or you get stuck with a barb or anything like that, please seek professional help. Talk to your parents first, whatever the case is. Don't try to do this stuff on your own. I'm doing it because I'm hard-headed, and I don't want to go to the doctors for them to charge me hundreds or probably thousands of dollars, knowing them, to just do what I did. So, thank you again. Like and subscribe. I'm going to put a band-aid on this, put some Neosporin on it, and I'll be good to go. Thanks.